Young and the Restless fans, hopefully you're having a magnificent Monday. We have mania happening on the Young and the Restless in this episode. You know what? Let's talk about a few highlights and then we'll unpack all of it. First, we see Nikki telling Jack that she's been drinking. We see the conversation between Phyllis and Daniel, and Phyllis is happy that he's about to sue Chancellor Winters. And then Jordan, she gets into the Abbott mansion, drugs, and abduct Claire and Harrison. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this episode for April 15th. So we start off over at Society, where we see Phyllis finding herself juggling all this tension and workplace woes. Now, in this whole conversation, she attempted to, reconcile her professional ambitions with her maternal instincts, urging her son Daniel to stand his ground against Lily's demands. Now, the conversation is about family, loyalty, and apprehension as Phyllis contemplated her next career move, adamant about not being tethered by Chancellor Winters amidst all these legal battles that's about to happen. However, Daniel remained steadfast in his belief that Phyllis needed to continue to work, even if it meant navigating through the turbulent corporate waters over at Chancellor Winters. Now, as they go back and forth about loyalty and independence, Phyllis is masking her concerns about her future behind a veil of whatever determination she have, and she's deflecting Daniel's inquiries about her romantic entanglements with Daniel, the lack thereof. Now, despite her assertions of moving on, echoes of unresolved feelings is lingering beneath the surface, because we know she still like Danny, but at the same time she's saying, you know what, nope, he picked cricket, I don't understand why, but I'm over it. Meanwhile, in Daniel's apartment, Danny and Christine found themselves at a crossroads, and grappling with conflicting pulls of love and career. Now, Christine's internal turmoil is kind of mirroring Phyllis, but on a different level. And the situation between personal fulfillment, her career, being an attorney, and this opportunity, and then the situation between her and Danny. Now, they're trying to navigate on whether or not she should go. There's a lot of uncertainty. They do have an intimate moment, but in my opinion, I thought they should ride off into the sunset together, but look like it might be that Danny, he's going to be riding off in the sunset by himself, first class. Amidst all this drama in Genoa City, the Newman family is still gathering to celebrate a milestone anniversary, and their joy is tempered by the looming presence of Jordan. Of course, she's out and about, even though security haven't seen her. Nick and Victor is talking about how, the surveillance is saying everything is okay. They haven't seen a sign of her. How about you guys look out the front door? I think there's a person out there that you've never seen before. While across the room, we see a conversation between Nikki and Jack as she's talking about struggling with her sobriety. Now, the interesting thing is, as much as Jack is disappointed, she said there's a bright side to this, that taking little sips is helping her not take bigger sips of the alcohol. So in the end of the day, it helped her to get through this evening. And then her husband, Victor Newman, comes over and is like, okay, what are you two talking about over here? And they're like, oh, nothing. Just the fact that this is a wonderful evening and that Jack has really been helpful in my sobriety. Yeah, right. Okay, Nikki, let's go with that. And then we got a sweet moment between Adam and Sally. And of course, his mind is still on his son. And Sally is like, let me know what I can do to help you feel better. And of course, they decided to take their solace upstairs, decided to have a little romance between the two amidst all of this chaos. And of course, they surrendered to passion. Meanwhile, while all that's going on, none other than Jordan, sinister presence cast a shadow over everybody's happiness, and she's looking for her next steps. So now that Kyle and Harrison has returned to the Abbott mansion, little Harrison is missing something, his lucky charm, and he calls Summer to ask her, hey, he left his lucky charm at the GCAC. Can you find it? And she started looking for it. Nope, she can't find it. It's missing. And guess who has it? None other than Claire. And so he's happy that she returned the lucky charm. However, she was about to leave and he was like, wait, sit, talk. Harrison is happy to see her as well, which now means that Harrison wants a story read by Claire. They go upstairs. Summer calls back to say that she don't know where it is. Kyle told her, yeah, Claire brought it over. They have a little story, but when Harrison leaves the room, none other than Jordan strikes with a rag with a little bit of a sleeping scent in it, and she is out like a light. Then back over at the GCAC, guess who crashed the party? None other than Phyllis. And Nicholas is like, how did you get past security? And she was like, I didn't know there was a party. And she was actually telling the truth. Summer came over and Phyllis said, why didn't you tell me your grandparents were having a party? And she was like, well, you're not a Newman, so I didn't tell you. Michael comes over and congratulate the couple, but what was interesting is that they look, meaning Nikki and Victor, a little disappointed that Jordan didn't show up. Well, don't worry about it, because even though she's not there, she's about to show up somewhere else. And finally, over at the Abbott mansion, Diane and Jack arrive, and they are in shock when Kyle is in a panic, calling the police. Harrison is missing, and Harrison's disappearance is sending shock waves through the family, because now they're blaming Claire. We hear them, oh my God, Claire took Harrison. Well, not so fast. I think Claire has been taken herself. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the rest of this week unfold. Okay, so there you have it. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. What did you think about the fact that it looked like Christine is about to, not follow that journey on a tour with Danny? And then Nikki is telling Jack that she's been doing a little small nips in order to stop big nips or sips from happening. Does that make sense to you guys? And then we see Jordan actually abduct Claire and Harrison. What do you think is going to happen with that situation? They're blaming Claire already, especially Kyle. So it's definitely setting the stage for the rest of this week. Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure you stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap for today. You talking about drama in General City. There's drama in LA too, as we have Steffi confronting Deacon, and then we also have another confrontation as RJ confronts Zende and punch him in the face. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. And until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.